Hello, this is Annette with Project Refine Life. Welcome to my channel. Today I am here to share with you the Tarot by Caro. This is an independently published deck, and I have been eyeballing this deck for quite some time. I saw it a few months back on Truth and Story with Kelly, and I fell in love with the deck back then. But it was kind of sitting on my wish list, and I fell in love with the colors and the artwork, the simplicity and depth of the deck. If you look at the artwork, there's a lot of layers here. So here's a little guidebook, just a little fold out, but I will tell you that the descriptions on the guidebook are very nice. Just a few words, your regular meaning and reversal, but very nice little meanings. Nice little tuck box. It's sturdy, not too big, so I can keep this deck within its tuck box, and it's not going to take a bunch of room on my shelf here. So these are the backs, and as you can see, very colorful. This artist, her name is Clarke. Her influence was Mexican influence on this deck, and within the colors and within the structure of the drawings or the of the art. She lives in Santa Barbara, and if you're familiar with Santa Barbara, California, you will understand the influence from Mexico art and Spanish influence within the architecture around the city. So I can clearly see that, and Santa Barbara is like one of my all-time like little favorite areas to go and visit. I wanted to live within that area at one time. Still wouldn't mind. Beautiful, beautiful area. But anywho, here we go. Let's get on with the deck. Now, I did mention that I saw a walkthrough of the deck with Truth and Story, but also on Instagram, there's a really nice interview with her, and it is on Onareo's channel. So I will leave all of the links down below in the comment section. This deck is filled with layers and symbology of the Rider-Waite-Smith. So if you're looking at this and not really seeing too much, then you're not looking deep enough, because there is a lot going on this deck, and I am just really enjoying it. I can see how I'm going to be using this a lot. There's a lot of eyeballs within the deck as well. Now the Hierophant, I'm sorry, not the Hierophant, but the Empress. You can see the key here within the hair, and I love it. You still have your regular symbology. And the Emperor, if you see here the chair that he's sitting on, it's made up of an animal, and like the tails are coming up, almost representative of like horns in a sense, and then plenty of little eyeballs all over the place as well. The Hierophant, this is, I'm going to come up a little bit closer so you can really see the detail in here. You see all the keys in here and within the crown. Really lovely. Really lovely card. Here's the Lovers. Very nice. Chariot. And again, see all the little eyeballs? I love that the way that this Chariot is standing. She's relaxed. I'm seeing it's a she. This is a she to me. She looks relaxed. She looks confident and going on, and they look confident and relaxed. Okay, the Strength, she's got him by the tail, but yet she's feeding him a little, looks like a little heart, like some love. She's giving him some love still. And the Hermit, oh, look at this. That is just beautiful. I really like that. And here you got the Wheel of Fortune. And as you can see, they're just climbing around on this wheel. I like it. And you still have all your symbols here. Justice. Once again, looking at everything on the tapestry that they're in. Like there's a lot in there. The Hangman, Death. I hope I'm not going up too close here. Temperance, the Devil. Look at that. Look at the belly. And as you can see within this, like, it's here. And that was one of the things on Instagram they were talking about within that interview, how like they're holding that energy within, like if you're into chakras and stuff, like you're holding that area. And I am a believer that whatever you're experiencing in life, that's how your dis-ease is formed, is by what you're holding within the body. Emotions and feelings and thoughts, they're all manifested from something. Here's a Tower. Very, very nice. The Star. I love the way that her hair is just kind of flowing within this spot too. And she's there. Look at, she's looking up. The Moon. Very nice. The Sun. And again, you have this movement within the sun, the movement within the horse, within the, what do you call them? Hair? It's not hair. I don't know what it's called, but anyhow, there we go. Judgment. And again, these beautiful rays just coming down, movement. Oops, sorry. And then here's the World. And again, you have all the symbology around. And again, this movement within everything that she has on. Queen of Wands, look at that. So this is in order. This is the order that it came in. So I'm just showing it to you as it's presented. And again, here, you see all this fire that's just coming out from everywhere. Very nice. Okay, Knight of Wands. And again, so much movement within the wands, so much room to create, to grow, to, and look at, she's got her finger on it. She's like, let me have it. Give it to me. You have your little salamander right there. And 10 of Wands. And again, you know, she's burdened, but it's on fire. I mean, she's not, it doesn't look like, she may look a little unbalanced within it, but she's got it. 9 of Wands. And again, all of that fire. 8 of Wands. And 7 of Wands. And I always do this. Like I start saying what you're obviously looking at. I mean, this is, the words are very nice. You can read them. Even if you're in a dimly lit room, which is something that I often do when I'm reading cards. So that's pretty nice. And here, look at that. And every little flower in the middle is a set of eyes, or not a set of eyes, but eyes. Ace of Wands. Now the cups. I really like the cups. If you see here, her hair is in the ocean. It's the kelp. And then her body, her robe that she's wearing is part of the wave. It's part of the emotion of this particular card. Just beautiful. I really like the cup suit here. And again, you've got that kelp coming down. And here, the kelp on the horse. Very nice. And then Page of Cups. I love the use of the kelp. Very pretty. 10 of Cups. And I love that. Look at how beautiful that is. 9 of Cups. 8 of Cups. I'm going to try to speed it up just a little bit here because I don't want to be here all day. But the 7 of Cups, look at all of that. I'm going to bring it up a little bit closer for you to see. Very nice. Beautiful. So many choices, right? 6 of Cups. 5. I think there was one card in here too where if you look at the hair sometimes within the, oh wait, I gotta go back to this 3 of Cups. Oh, that's beautiful. If you look at the hair sometimes on this deck though, it is like you can see the shape of another face. And I'm going to try to find that card for you when I go back. Again here with this, okay, now with the swords you can really see the element of air within the deck. Like there's so much movement, and on the tapestry her dress is just have all these clouds in it. I mean, it's beautiful. And the butterflies, lots of butterflies within the swords. Very nicely done. Just gorgeous. Look at that. Knight of Swords. Look at the movement. And again here on the page, the movement within the card. And again, look, she's rising up from this. She's above this. She's okay. And the 9 of Swords. And you know, it's funny because when I was going through this deck initially, I got the same feeling as they described on the Instagram interview. This to me looks like intestines. And when you're deep in thought, it kind of settles in within the gut, and then you start feeling sick, like physically sick, because you're too much in your head, and it just, like I was saying earlier, it manifests within the body, and then you start having physical issues. And to me, this is what this 9 of Swords meant. And it was interesting that they felt the same way, or they talked about it in the same manner that I originally took that card in as. Here's the 8 of Swords. She is bound. And 7. You can see here's a fence, and she's sneaking out from where she was at. 6 of Swords. This was another really neat one because pretty much the cards are pretty reflective of Pixie's art, but you know, with some changes here and there. But what the creator described this card as is that there's nobody getting her out of where she was at. She is doing it on her own. Like there's nobody coming to help her to take her away from it all. Like the Dixie Chick song, you know, cowboy take me away. There's no cowboy here taking her away. She's doing this on her own. 5 of Swords. And again, just that movement. Even within her hair over here on the side, she's got movement. And this 4 of Swords, okay, this idea of retreat and rest. They're down here resting, but also right up here underneath this tree with, to me, this looks like she's holding her child, and they're resting and retreating together. And then if you look at that, plus then you have this 6 of Swords, you know, it kind of tells a story here. 3 of Swords. I like the eyeball within the 3 of Swords, and then you have these tears coming down from the sky, showing an obvious point of grief. So I like that. 2 of Swords, very nicely done. Ace of Swords. Look at how pretty that is. Just the colors in this deck. Oh. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. And she's got her little rabbit right here, so you still have all your symbology within the deck. A lot of layers here, a lot to look at within the background, and they're very muted shading within some of the layers, but there's a lot to see here. And I love that coming down from the crown of of this Knight page. And again, just all wound up in this earthly energy, this growing energy that's coming down, or coming up rather, from this deeply grounding type environment. 10 of Pentacles. And again, rooted. So tree pose, again, here comes my yoga-ish, right? So tree pose, 10 of Pentacles, completely grounded, completely rooted, and then bringing it out, projecting it out to the family. Beautiful, very nice. 9 of Pentacles. I like that. Got a thing about crows or ravens or whatever heck it is. Okay, this 8 of Pentacles. I love this. Like, they're crowns and coming up. So, you know, to master your craft, you know, you got to take note of each and everything that you're doing, and it brings you to this level of mastery. So the crowns are just beautiful. I love the way that she did that. 7 of Pentacles. Taking note of the growth. 6. And that's an offering. Look at that. You've got the rain coming down from the clouds, and then almost like an offering up to share, to give, and to receive that Ani, that idea of Ani. 5 of Pentacles. And as you can see here, like, there's all these different hands offering the help. So when you see it from here to here, I know I'm just presenting it in the way that it was presented within the deck, but from here to here you can see them offering, and then you have another giving and receiving here within the 6. And then the 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and I love the balance here. She looks like she's dancing in it. She's got this, and Ace of Pentacles. And I love the aces in this deck too. I do pay attention to the aces. I have a thing about the aces. Now I'm gonna look for that one card that shows, here it is, here, the Emperor. Okay, now if you can look at the face and then look at the hair, and you can see another face within the hair. So here's his face, here's the hair. I like that. That is very cool. Okay, so I am going to give this a quick shuffle. I know you guys are going to have to endure this quick shuffle, so just hold on a minute. Get ready, because you know how talented I am when it comes to the shuffle. But that wasn't, I still need to, every time I get a deck, although I don't riffle shuffle, I do try to give it like a little, that kind of deal, just to kind of make sure that it's really just, oh, did you see that loveliness there? Yep, I got it. I am the master of shuffling. And it gets better and better. Let me try this again. Let me try it again here. Yeah, well, you know, hey, it is what it is. Okay, now. Oh my goodness, and that. Okay, so let's try this. And what I'm going to do is I'm moving the camera. I'm bouncing it around all over the place. So what I'm going to do is just give this a little shuffle, and then I'm going to pull a card and read from the guidebook, just so you can see what it says, so you can understand pretty much the way that it reads from the guidebook. I know you don't really need the guidebook for this, because it's your basic imagery from your RWS, but just in case you wanted to know, I like to review the guidebook anyway, and just to see where the creator is coming from. Some of them I use exclusively with the guidebook, and some of them I do not. Okay, here we go. Knight of Swords. All right. So let me get my guidebook here. And I do really like the swords. I like the cups and the swords. There's so much movement in the swords, and then the cups are just so very emotional within this deck. All right, let me see here. Okay, so Knight of Swords. Charge forward, carrying a new idea with ambition and enthusiasm. The reverse meaning would be slow down, meditate before acting. So as you can see, it's not a huge guidebook. It's not like, you know, loads of information, but this is your basic RWS deck. There are a few differences within the guidebook as far as her meanings, which I kind of like. The, I wouldn't say bluntness, but in a sense, like the way that she's a little blunt. I do like it. So like just say for the Emperor, stability and routine create power. And then the reverse meaning would be don't try to over control. It'll lead to ill will. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm very happy that I went ahead and ordered this deck. And I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. And now that this is done, now I get to play with this deck. So with that in mind, oh, look at that. I gotta go, guys, because I need to pull cards now. If you enjoyed this little viewing of this deck, please like, share, subscribe. Again, remember, I am available for yoga, Reiki. It can be distance Reiki. Yoga can be done online. I love working with beginners, and my yoga is a little bit more centered within the emotional aspect of it. If you're interested in taking some Reiki classes, I offer personalized online Reiki. It is just you and me, and I try to make them affordable to get as many people as possible to learn how to heal themselves and to heal others. So please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you coming out. Time for me to get to know my deck a little bit better. So that means that I'm going to be shutting this camera down. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.